So to lay out really accurate cuts with the circular saw, the first thing I do is I draw a line of where I actually want to cut. Look at the circular saw. There's one side that doesn't have a lot of, there's not a lot there, and then there's this side which has a lot of surface. So you want this side to be on the workpiece when you're cutting. Like, you want to cut it this way. You don't want to cut it this way. Now I've kind of learned how to work with the saw, so I know when it's lined up here. But if you're not sure, you can just literally put your blade up against your mark. And then, over time you'll get a feel for how to line up your saw. And then I'll move my straight guide into position, making sure that it doesn't move. I'll put a mark here just so I know where the straight edge needs to be. And then what I can do is take a measurement, and so that's just under 6 inches. So now I can come to this side and line it up. And then I can get these lined up and clamp them in place. Alright, so I'll just confirm my measurements one more time. And another thing you can do too, if you want, is before you really commit, you can make the blade so it's not that deep, and you can do a test cut. And you're just putting a little mark to see where you're going to cut. And so that's how you can take your time and get really accurate and clean cuts with a circular saw.